Hello everyone, in this lecture we will discuss simplification of Boolean functions using algebraic manipulations. Now what is the objective of simplifying Boolean function? The objective of simplification of Boolean function is to minimize the number of literals. Now why we are doing so? Now look at this, Boolean function is implemented with logic gates and every literal in the function designates an input to a gate. So minimization of number of literals and terms reduces a circuit into a simpler circuit. That's why we try to simplify a Boolean function because we can get a simpler circuit. Simplification of Boolean functions can be done using postulates and theorems of Boolean algebra. Though we have other methods, but in this lecture we will discuss simplification using theorems of Boolean algebra. Now recall all these theorems of Boolean algebra. X plus x equal to x, x plus 1 is 1, x 0 0, x dash dash this is x. This is associative law. For addition, this is for multiplication, and the De Morgan's law, x plus y dash this equal to x dash y dash, y dash x dash plus y dash, and this absorption law, x plus xy equal to x plus y equal to x. Another important result which you can remember, which you can use is x plus x dash, this equal to 1, and x dot x dash this equal to 0. So you can also use these two results. Now I will give some examples so that you can easily understand how we can simplify a Boolean expression. Now look at this. The function is f1 equal to x plus x dash y plus xy. Now if you look at the second term and third term, y is common in these two, so you can apply the distributive law. So this will be x plus x dash plus xy. Whatever law you are using is mentioned here using distributive law. Now you know that x plus x dash this equal to 1, so you can write it 1. So this is x plus 1 into y. Now 1 into y, 1 into y this equal to y. So this is x plus y. So the reduced expression of f1 is x plus y. Look at this another example, f2 is x dash y dash z plus x dash yz plus xy dash. Now if in these first term and second term, if you look at this, so x dash z, these two terms are common, so you can apply the distributive law. X dash z, y dash plus y plus xy dash. Now y dash plus y, this equal to 1, so you can write it x dash z dot 1 plus xy dash, and x into 1 is equal to x, so you can write it x dash z plus xy dash. So this is the simplified expression of f2. In this only two terms are there. f3 xy plus x dash z plus yz. Now if you look at this first and third term, y is common, but if we apply distributive law, then we will get x plus z into y. So but this has no use, so no you will get, and you cannot get any kind of benefit from doing this, so just leave it. Now what we can do, write it as xy plus x dash z plus yz. You can write yz equal to yz into 1, and 1 can be written as yz, this can be written as x plus x dash. Okay, so we have used x plus 1. Another rule which we have used, you can write it x into 1 equal to x. You can also mention this rule and this rule. Okay, so you have used two rules, then you got this expression. Now apply the distributive law, you will get x yz. In addition to distributive law, I have also applied the commutative law, so you can further write and commutative law. Commutative law. Whatever rule you apply, just mention here so that it is clear to you and as well as whoever is seeing your work. Now xy plus xyz, look at this. Now I have applied the commutative law for these two terms. There is xyz plus x dash z, and this term is same as x dash yz. Now if you look at this first term and second term, xy is common. Now you apply the distributive law, you will get xy 1 plus z. X dash z is common, so you can apply distributive law, x dash z 1 plus y. Now you know 1 plus x equal to 1, so 1 plus z equal to 1. Similarly 1 plus y equal to 1, and further you know x into 1, this equal to x. So you get xy plus x dash z. So this is the simplified expression of f3. Look at this fourth one, f4 equal to xy plus xy dash. So if you apply the distributive law, first you can imagine this one as a one term, one simple literal, or this one as a one literal, then you can apply distributive law. Finally you will get this expression, xx plus xy dash plus yx plus yy dash. Now apply the commutative law for these two, you will get it xy plus xy dash. Here you know xx equal to x, so this is xx equal to x, so you can further write it commutative law, and since xx equal to x, so you have written xx equal to x, and you have applied commutative law for these two, and y dash, you know y dash y dash this equal to 0. Okay, so now look at this. If you assume this one as a single expression, then you know that x plus 0 this equal to x, so you can write it x plus y plus x y dash, and further you apply the distributive law, and look at this, you can write it x, this is 1 plus y plus y dash. Now y plus y dash, you know y plus y dash this equal to 1, and 1 plus 1 plus 1 this is again 1, so finally you will get this equal to x into 1, and x into 1 this equal to x. So the reduced expression of f4 is x. Now remember one thing, there is no particular rule, so that if I say you to go to this way and solve this and this way, there is no particular rule. You have to check the function, and how can you simplify a function, this is totally depends on your choice. So first you have to check the function and look at the expressions, whether it is possible to apply the distributive law, commutative law, or any other theorem. So basically it is simply kind of manipulation, and you have to do the manipulation, and you have to reduce the expression to the minimum number of literals, and you are free to apply any rule, but it should be valid and must be clear whatever you are doing. So I hope that you got the concept of reducing a Boolean expression using algebraic manipulations.